Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New England Patriots and the Washington Commanders. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Give it to him again. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Okay,
here's 1st and 10 from the 47. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Patriots nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cap pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Man in motion here. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Lean back, motion's right. 4th down, pass coming. Throw is caught by the back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They'll try and punch it in. A couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
He gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots trim the lead to 1. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
A run now with Krosky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Dragon 60. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throw here, third down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Strike.
Daniels back to throw. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Room for him past the 30. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Pass play coming here. Fires right away, but incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game play.
This our last play of the quarter. To the air on third and long. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're to the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on fourth. They're going for this. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down here from the 36.
60 Eagles, 60.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Running this one left. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. Let's go now.
Here's Daniels. Holding left side. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. He gets popped quickly there. That is not a nice feeling or a nice run back. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Dive up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Offense in the hurry up here.
17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a design run. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Third down, they need 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Punt taken at midfield. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Will take over the 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hurt. Go.
They'll run here on 1st down. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. And it's 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back. Bronco lead. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Rig alert.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. Commanders currently on top here at Northwest Stadium. Third and 4 coming up now.
Ready. Liking 18. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Gets made over the middle. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Sometimes our eyes up here in this booth can deceive us because when he started racing down that sideline, I thought he was gone. In a lot of cases, he is. But let's give some credit to the effort of that special teams unit right there defensively. Getting in the way of that touchdown now, well, their defense needs that same type of hustle, that same type of effort because they're going to be defending a very short field.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Goes to the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the red zone on first. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
70 Lions. 60 Bison. 70 Bison.
He's going to throw it again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Third and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel. Looking to throw here. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots chop some of the lead off before the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10.
Patriots 14. Joshua Carney to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Go, go.
Play fake here. Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hooks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
19 Lions. 19, 8, come on. 70 tip, go, Rig, go. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So first down from the 41.
Get it.
the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey. Cougar 19.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And finally down, right along that opposing 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here's the long back on the handoff. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
No, alert. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, smash. No street. Let go.
Back to the well again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Commanders going field goal here. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they got a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a New England first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing it again here. He puts a mirror under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's another.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Going ground on first and goal. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
From the 3, here's second and goal. They've got a man in motion. There's another for him. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Putting a receiver in motion. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots start the second half with some needed points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group was so close to pulling off the goal line stand. Yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels now. That one's complete over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Continuing to move past the 45. He has this down to the 34. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Buffalo 18. Check. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That's another Washington Commanders first.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, Trash. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Hand off to the back. And he'll knife his way through for a pick up of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Tag. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now Daniels to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. We've got a screen to the running back. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offensive line fast.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. They give it to him again. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Another carry for him. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
In the air here. Dump off, caught by his back. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Dante Kent.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
70, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds a man right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT. You gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Krosky Merritt. He gets the 1st down for the Commanders. So that should get them this victory as well.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolves.
Run now with Krosky Merritt. Make a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders.
Were you trying to get